Mayor, why is it necessary for your city attorney to subpoena sermons and other materials from churches?
Let me just say that one word in a very long legal document, which I know nothing about and would never have read, and I'm vilified coast to coast, it's a normal day at the office for me. But you're going to have to ask the city attorney that question. Do you have any other questions for me?
You haven't asked him that at them? You haven't?
Of course, but I'm going to let the city attorney answer
You mentioned that you just found out about it
yesterday.
Yesterday. Can you give us your reaction about finding out about it?
Despite what some folks have said, we're not interested at all in what someone may have preached about me or the GLBT community. It is part of this discovery process for a particular, the lawsuit around our petition challenge for our Houston Equal Rights Ordinance. And the wording may have been, no, there's no question the wording was overly broad, but I also think there was some deliberate misinterpretation on the other side. The goal is to find out if there were specific instructions given on how the petition should be accurately filled out. It's not about what did you preach on last Sunday, and it should have been clarified. It will be clarified, and people are rightly concerned if a government entity tries to in any way inhibit religious speech. That is not the intent, and it certainly actually on its face was not what was going to happen with this request.
I just got an email. I guess Senator Cruz has jumped in on this, and he's saying that...
Am I surprised?
He's saying that this is, I guess, an assault on religious liberty and Bill of Rights, as you can imagine.
It's going to be clarified, and I'm going to turn that part of it over to the city attorney because I don't know exactly how that happens.
Is Mr. Feldman around? Can we talk?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, there he is. I didn't see him through the cameras.
While he's walking over, what are your thoughts about Councilmember Kubash not recusing himself on that car thing?
It is up to each council member to decide when they have a conflict of interest and to declare it. And it's a matter of whether there is someone who wants to bring a complaint or whether a citizen decides to take exception to that through the electoral process. It's really not something where the city, it falls down to the integrity of the individual. And he made an announcement so everybody would know that his brother represented one of the complainant, or plaintiff, I guess, depending on which way you look at it.
Right. One of the
Sorry.
parties. Okay.
Right.
I only found out about the discovery request yesterday myself as well. We have a docket of over 1,000 cases in this city. I can't possibly see every single document that's filed. I will say that when I looked at it, I felt that it was overly broad. I would not have worded it that way myself. It's unfortunate that it has been construed as some effort to infringe upon religious liberty. All we are looking for are communications regarding from any of these pastors who were organizing the petition drive, any communications regarding the petition process. We already have evidence that one of the pastors, Pastor Welch, gave specific instructions to circulators. We have it on a videotape about the importance of the verification of the pages. Yet they come into the courthouse today and argue that that doesn't matter, that it wasn't necessary to follow the charter with respect to verification of the pages, yet they were giving instructions to people saying, you have to do this or the pages might be thrown out. So that issue is at the very core of the litigation. That's the only communications that we are interested in, nothing else. No sermons, just communications, in whatever form they took place. Again, I would have worded it differently myself, but I didn't write it, but I have to live with it.
It was the outside counsel who
Yes.
wrote it.
Yes.
So is the subpoena going to be reworded? Obviously, they've attempted to quash it.
Well, there is a motion to quash pending.
Yeah.
We will respond, and in the response, we will clarify. But all this hysteria about how we're trying to infringe, all because of the use of the word sermons, is really ridiculous. This was, a a lawyer trying to make a discovery request as specific as possible, which is lawyers ordinarily are charged to do. And it wasn't worded in the way that I would have worded it, but I've just told you what the intent was.
How would you have worded it?
Just all communications regarding the HERO petition or the petition process. Period.
And not use the word term.
And I would not have done including but not limited to. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Very good, sir. Thank you, Mr. Feldman.